If you're a slow responder on a GLP-1 medication, you are not alone. It can be super frustrating when you watch your friends and your family and they're light years ahead of you. But today I'm going to give you about 10 tips on how you can continue your journey and be successful. The first is I want you to consider that you have potentially and maybe some other health concerns. And maybe you already know about them, maybe you don't. I recommend that you go to your doctor and get tested for some of these. Thyroid issues, insulin resistance, you can have your A1C and your blood sugar levels and your glucose levels tested, other metabolic issues such as your hormonal levels. And these can occur at a young age too, not just when you're older like myself. Number two is that this journey is uniquely yours. It is nobody else's. And remember that comparison is the thief of joy. So stay focused. Focusing on other people's only going to take you off course from your own journey. Believe it or not, I was on the track team in middle school and high school. And I remember that my high school coach gave me the best advice ever that I've applied to life. What he said was, hey, you're not going to win this race when you look over your shoulder to see where your competitors are. You're going to win this race by looking ahead and focusing on where you are going. Number three, consider optimizing your dose. You're going to need to check in with yourself occasionally to test, hey, how am I feeling? Is the dose that I'm on today suppressing my hunger? Do I feel like if I look back, have I seen any losses? And remember that if you're a slow responder, you might be going back 2 to 3 months. And before you mess with that dose, think about all the list of things that you should be doing. And number four is to hydrate. And I don't mean with coffee. Make sure you're getting water in about 100 ounces a day, if not a little bit more, and certainly add your electrolytes, which can also help you with side effects from the medication. I personally like lower sodium electrolytes, but talk to your doctor about what's best for you. And number five is increase your protein intake. You want to make sure that you're getting about 0.8 grams per pound of your target weight. This will help to protect your muscle, which will also help to increase your metabolism. Number six is a little bit controversial, but I believe in it, and that is to track your food. This is not something that you need to obsess about. In fact, you shouldn't, but I do recommend that you start your journey by tracking your food, because some of us need to be educated about what is it that we're really eating in the day? What are the calories? And if you're concerned about your carb intake, your protein intake, how many grams and things like that, I recommend that you do it at least at first. If you find that you're somebody having an unhealthy obsession around it, okay, well then take a break from it, but at least get educated. Number seven, you may already be doing. In fact, a lot of people in the GLP journey already were doing this one, and that's partly why they were so frustrated as to why in the world were they not seeing movement. Get your body moving. I know so many people who said, you know what, I walked, I even went and lifted weights, I had a trainer, and nothing was working. Nevertheless, now you're on the GLP-1 journey, you've got to keep the momentum there. Focus on your steps. Focus on things that are whole body exercises, such as doing planks. Focus on your big muscle groups. These are things that are going to make the quickest impact for you. Number eight is all around sleep. Sleep is so important, yet it's often, we don't want to let go of the day. I know I'm guilty of this all the time. And for me, whether it's not wanting to let go of the day because I'm doing something enjoyable, like watching my favorite show, but sometimes I am hanging on to the day because I'm trying to solve problems still at 11 o'clock or midnight. It's like, no, those problems are not for you to solve at that time of the night. Those are yesterday's problems, they're tomorrow's problems, but they're not a tonight problem. It is time to calm your mind, sip on that, hot chamomile tea, time to think about healthy thoughts, imagery in your mind that relax you. It's time to freaking go to sleep. You're done. You are done with the day. Number nine, which is to manage your stress. And everybody has their own kinds of ways that they like to manage stress. But during your GLP-1 journey, don't complicate it. Maybe you love to have a conversation with your best friend on the phone because she or he makes you laugh. Pet your cat. Managing stress does not have to add stress. And finally, number 10, celebrate the non-scale wins. These are really important. Celebrate them, take time to do that, and best of luck.